welcome to my channel. Welcome to Shore Herbal Medicine, where we, give you information on herbal medicine, herbs, and so forth. And today we're going to talk about one of our great herbs, one of that I've talked about before. If you go back to one of my old videos, you'll see a whole lot more information than I'm going to give you now on that particular herb. Burdock root is what we're talking about. And you actually even see me drink some of that burdock root. Okay, so there you have that. Okay, so we're going to be talking about burdock root and its great health benefits and so forth. And this is one of the great herbs, and it's also one of the most common herbal medicine that most people use today. We do get a lot of clients for burdock root for a slew of reasons and so forth. And I'm going to give you some of those symptoms for that now. And you can determine yourself if you have any of these symptoms, if you would like to try the burdock root. Burdock root is a great herb. You can also consume it from your table, add it into your diet, and so forth, and get some of the health benefits there. Burdock root is done, formulation is formulated in three formulation. You get the herbal capsule, burdock root herbal capsule, burdock root herbal tea, and then you can get the burdock root herbal tonic. Okay, and these are actually strong, because burdock is a bitter herbal medicine and so forth. And if you don't like that bitter, it tastes bad. I'll admit to that. And if you don't like that, then you might want to try the herbal capsule. Okay. Burdock root is one of those, again, one of the great common herbs that a lot of people use today. And of course, it grows from the ground up. Okay, one of the things burdock does is it removes toxins in the blood. That's one of the things that I really do like about the burdock root, is that it removes toxins in the blood and things like that, because toxins in the blood can cause so many other issues and things like that. So if you want your blood cleaner and so forth, burdock root would definitely be one of those type of herbs to do that, to clean the blood, to remove toxins and stuff from the blood and all that. Also, too, burdock root has a lot of antioxidant in it and so forth. It does inhibit some cancer, so it does help aid in some cancers and things like that. And that's another thing I do like about burdock root as well, because let's say for leukemia, for instance, and leukemia is a blood cancer, and I believe, and everything. So burdock root would be very helpful in that particular symptom and all that. It also acts as an aphrodisiac, and I do know that a lot of males have ED, and it's caused for several different reasons, including some medications and so forth, especially blood pressure pills. Certain kind causes ED for men and things like that. Again, also too, with the burdock root, helping to clean the blood and get those toxins stuff out of the blood. That is the reason that it say that it does help with as an aphrodisiac and so forth. Because when you I'm stuttering now. Let me get it straight. Okay. When the burdock root cleans the blood, it helps the blood to flow to the areas and so forth that is needed and things like that. And so that is one of the reasons that burdock root helps with ED by helping clean the blood flow. Okay, got it out. All right. Also, it treats skin diseases as well and so forth. And you say, well, how does it treat skin diseases when you're taking herbal tea, herbal tonics, and herbal capsules and so forth? Well, one of the things that you may or may not know is that when you have diseases and the skin start to get affected, that just means that whatever is going on from the inside, and then it's just coming out of the skin, surfacing and so forth. So that is the way that burdock root help with skin diseases. It helps get rid of it from the inside and so forth and things like that. So it helps get rid of infections and things like that. Because if you have a skin disease and so forth, and it's surfacing to the top and so forth, it's because of the infection, and you want to get rid of that. Okay. Also, too, it's a direct, and I can never a diuretic pronounce that completely correct because of the tongue tie. It helps remove water from the body. That's what it means and so forth. And burdock root does help with that and so forth. If you're a person that has trouble with urinating and things like that, which some people do for, whatever reason and so forth. Of course, there are medical symptoms, medical reasons that a person will have trouble urinating and so forth. Well, burdock roots helps you with that. It helps you to really, remove that and so for water from the body, helping you to go, to urinate. Okay. One other thing that it does have to do is the inflammation. It reduces inflammation and so forth, and all that. So this is really, really a great herb. And like I said, I like burdock root for a couple issues and so forth, especially the part where it cleans the blood and so forth. Because when you cleanse the blood, it helps the blood to flow to throughout your body where it's supposed to go. It helps it do its job and so forth. And that every part of your body has to get that blood flow and so forth in order to work properly. So that is one of the most important things. And as I said, it also helps aid cancer. And if you're one of those people that have leukemia or some kind of blood cancer or things like that, it also does help with that because it's going to cleanse that and so forth and things like that. Now, and also, if you don't have blood flowing or blood clogs and so forth in your body and so forth, it is going to cause a lot of issues and so forth, which is one of the reasons why burdock root is so important, because it does do that. It helps clean. Okay. Also, too, it helps with skin diseases on the skin and so forth. And the way it helps with that is that it helps with the infection inside the body. It helps with the bacteria, because as I was saying, whenever you have disease or bacteria and so forth inside the system, usually you're going to break out with a rash or some other kind of skin issues and so far. But burdock root helps eliminate that within inside the body and so forth, so it doesn't even surface to the top. It does aid in some cancers, which I just mentioned, the leukemia and other blood diseases or blood. I don't think that leukemia is the only cancer that has to do with blood, although nothing is coming to my mind but that. But anyway, it does help with that. Again, with the blood cleansing, blood flowing through the system and all that. And it do, like I said, for infection, it helps prevent if you got an infection or some kind of bacteria infection inside. It helps cleanse that bacteria infection so that it doesn't come out on the skin and so forth and all that. And it does help you to go to the bathroom if you're one of those persons who has trouble with urinating and so forth. It does help with that. And also helps with inflammation, joint pains, and all that. Whenever you speak about inflammation, you can certainly include joint pain in that and so forth, because those two seem to go together and all that. So I just wanted to readdress burdock root and so forth, because like I said, we do have quite a few customers that do use the burdock root. It is an important herb. And it's a great herb, well-known herb, and a lot of scientists and so forth are backing the burdock root herbal medicine as well. So there you have that. And also too, now before you go and start herbal regimen, seek a herbalist and a healthcare provider, because you do have, if you are taking some traditional medicine, you want to make sure that the burdock root and your traditional medicine don't have any bad or negative interactions and so forth, things like that. And do some research yourself and so forth to see about the burdock root. Burdock root has been used for centuries and centuries and centuries and still used today and so forth and everything. But yeah, just do your research and so forth before you start and all that stuff. And I hope that when you start your burdock root regimen and so forth, it does help you. I like to hear from you, like to hear about it and so forth. If you have any questions and so forth, give me a text message and so forth. I will get back to you. And I want to thank the other people that have sent me questions and so forth and things like that. And I hope these responses that I have given you has helped you and all that. And everything, but yeah, there's always a question and so forth, and but yeah, do your research and seek a herbalist or healthcare professional before you, especially if you are on traditional medication and so forth, so that you don't have any negative interactions and so forth and things like that. This is a great herb. Again, it is a bitterant and so forth. So if you are not into that real bitter tea or tonics and so forth, you might want to be the one that go with herbal medicine. Until next time, this is Eunice with your herbal knowledge, and today we was talking about the burdock root. Bye.